Hey, I'm Kai Narezo from Flamenco Explained, and today we have a little lesson on Bulerias that's going to help you with your compás and your technique. And today I am playing a very cool 2003 Antonio Marin flamenco guitar. This is sort of the prototypical Granada flamenco guitar, blanca, cypress back and sides, spruce top, very flamenco-y guitar. The premise of our lesson today is that it's really, really important to know in Buleria, and really in any compás, once you've gotten to 3, how far you are from 10. And what I mean by that is, when we're playing regular compás, we're going 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and 10, right? So 12, we switch on 3, and then stuff happens, and we resolve on 10. Very often, the way we resolve on 10 is with what I call 7, 8, 9, 10 phrases, right? Phrases that generally start on 7 and end on 10, and they kind of resolve us. So we might do 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 7, 8, and 9, and 10. That's the 7, 8, 9, 10 phrase. Today, we're looking at picado and alzapua phrases in triplets that are going to help us feel how far we are from 10. So since 7, 8, 9, 10 is really sort of the standard or the most common, I guess 7 is the most common place to start resolving is what I'm trying to say. So our baseline is going to be this phrase that starts on 7. We do 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and a 9, and a 10, 11, 12. So before anything else, I would find a tempo that works for you with this phrase and get used to playing 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, there's a lot of talk about how you shouldn't be counting in flamenco. I completely disagree with this. If you don't have perfect compás without counting, you should be counting, is what I believe. However, if you're not comfortable counting, because it is a skill, what you can do is count before you start playing and say, okay, I need to do 12, 1, 2, 3, bum, 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 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and a 9, and a 10. So you can feel it, and hopefully there's a part of you that knows where you are and what you're doing. Because this whole macho idea of you shouldn't count in flamenco is great if you were born into flamenco and you have perfect compás, but if you don't, counting is how you get to the place where you can stop counting. Basically, I like to say that I don't have to count anymore because I counted my ass off for years. I counted and counted and counted. Now I don't have to count all the time, but I still do very often to verify or to teach. So we start 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If it helps, you might want to do golpes. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once this one starts to feel good, we're going to do a little phrase that's shorter. And since it's shorter, it has to start later, right? So 7, 8, 9, 10 is what we've been doing. Now we're going to do 8, 9, 10, which means we have to wait an extra beat. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to make it even shorter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, when I played them at the front of this video, I played a phrase that started on 7, a phrase that started on 8, a phrase that started on 9, and then I played a longer phrase that started on 6. And the reason I did that is because I think it's really good to get used to 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10 before tackling the ones that are longer than 7, 8, 9, 10. So I threw that at the end. And that one is 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a little weirder to feel for a lot of people, I think, right? But if you're just looking at how long do you wait after 3, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now you can kind of play around with all of these, right? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12. And by using these and sprinkling them throughout your compás, you're going to make your compás more interesting by varying the little phrases that you're using. So now we're going to take the exact same concept, but we're going to do alzapua. We're still in triplets, and we're still doing 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, and then finally 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we're starting with 7, 8, 9, and 10. That last note, whether you do N10 or N10, right? Because sometimes if we're going fast, we might do pull off to it. But that last note, the A, that's your 10. So 7 and 8 and a 9 and a 10. 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Those are our little phrases. So in context, you have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? So same rhythms, same phrasing, but they feel very different because we're doing alzapua. So this is a great way to work on your technique and your compás at the same time. And I threw in some other little scales that are just kind of fun variations of the same thing. In this case, ascending instead of descending, right? Descending, going down. Ascending, going up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. And then for 9, 10, I think I did 9, 10. Or 9. I don't remember what I did, but I did something that was takatatum. 3 notes and a downbeat, right? Ta-ta-ta-tam. And that's part of the fun, is that it really doesn't matter what the notes are. I could do or. It's all the same rhythm, so once you start feeling 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, takatatum. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or. It doesn't really matter what the notes are because you've got the compás of it. So now you're free to do all kinds of fun things. I've notated with tabs all of the little phrases that I outlined here. And once you have the rhythms down, you can really make up your own versions of these and have a lot of fun with it. And you can work your technique and your compás at the same time.